Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of the Sunday Night Baseball, part of our Road to the World Series season. Today we have the Dodgers and the Cardinals for you. Dodgers doing very well in the NL West, leading it by 5 games over the San Diego Padres. And the Cardinals sitting in second currently because of the Cubs loss. That was me. I lost 6-5 my last game. But they're looking to try and take this 4-game set against the Dodgers, who were able to salvage it on Saturday. They were able to beat the Cardinals, so they're hoping for a split today. They got Brandon McCarthy on the mound tonight for them, who was perfect this year at 4-0. Facing off against Carlos Martinez, who has had a not a bad season, but not a good season either. He's shined in some times, and other times he's gotten knocked around a little bit. But he's got a really good fastball, really hard thrower, good movement on his pitches. And then the veteran Brandon McCarthy is just an all-around good pitcher. So it should be a really good matchup here for Sunday Night Baseball. Let's go ahead and get into this. I kind of fiddled around with the lineups a little bit with both teams to kind of make them a little bit more realistic and better for both of them, as if I was the manager of the ball club. This is the first time I'll be a home team in a while on the Sunday Night Baseball. Well, you know what? I was home the last time on Sunday Night Baseball with the Angels and the Tigers. So Brandon McCarthy is going to be starting today. My buddy King Rouse got to pitch with Clayton Kershaw. I'm sure that was a treat. I haven't had that pleasure yet. But this lineup that I set up for them should be a good lineup for them. I like the way it was set up. But so that's lineup. Jack Pearson looks like he could use a day off. We'll let them give him a day off themselves. But we're going to be kicking this off from Dodger Stadium, and that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve at the ballpark, and you guys enjoy.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Choate has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way.
Getting nearer to first pitch from storied Dodger Stadium. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. A warm welcome to those of you tuning in across the country or wherever you may be. Sunday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in LA. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the West-leading Los Angeles Dodgers. To quote the best in the business, it's time for Dodger baseball. Hi, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this 4-game series, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened so far.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining series to watch so far. Crowds, they have been very energetic, and I think we're looking at another good ball game here in the finale.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And set to square off against these guys, one of the taller pitchers in the game today, 6'7" right-hander Brandon McCarthy. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Colton Wong makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach.
First pitch, 5:05.
Now here it comes. And that misses 1-1. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And after the way this series started for them, if they could get out of here with a split, you bet they sign up for that. That was an important win for these guys yesterday, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row here.
Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, the pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The throw into second, and he'll pull in there with a double to start out the ball game.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives them a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Jason Hayward will stand in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. First pitch coming. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
A runner at second, nobody out. Slice down the left side, but foul. Pause, now the pitch. They go away here as he reaches for one and hits it on the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. Matt Holliday will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces him to hold at second base, and depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
Matt Adams will stand in here. Currently 6th in the National League in RBIs, but with a good chance to pad that total here. Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now the 1-2. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Ethier comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Here's the first offering. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Now the starting lineup for Don Mattingly's Los Angeles Dodgers. It looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Ready to go now in the home half of inning number 1 as shortstop Jimmy Rollins makes his way toward the box. Too low, 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, it's not going to be a 4-game sweep thanks to the loss yesterday. They can still make it 3 out of 4 with a win here. I think they're in a good position to make that a reality.
Here's the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
That's how you want to answer back after giving up the lead in that last half inning. Puts the pressure on right away as they get the tying run up to second here on the leadoff double.
Howie Kendrick get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Adrian Gonzalez will get his first opportunity now. And as you can see, he hasn't been much of a contributor these past 10 or so games, as you see the average there. First pitch coming. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good job right here of answering that run in the top of the first with a run of their own, and now we're back to level.
Yasiel Puig will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he overadjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
The pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Matt Carpenter will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll be a base hit for Peralta. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, these guys struck for a run on a couple of hits in the first inning. Now back-to-back hits have them threatening here again in the second.
John Jay will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
He waits. Now the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Ready now on 1-1. And a double steal try here. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
Carlos Martinez will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. First pitch coming. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. From the stretch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he will score as well. And the lead goes up to 3 now. It's 4-1.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Jason Hayward will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First offering on the way. Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit.
Boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now. I mean, you see it right there. 7 hits against him now. We're still just in the second inning. And you want to at least give him a chance to work out of it, but at this point, I can't really see him turning this thing around.
Matt Holliday will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
Stop him right here!
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch to him. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Matt Adams will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit, and that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
And you wonder now how close they are to chasing this starting pitcher. That's 5 runs home now in this inning alone, and in most cases, that's pretty much enough for a manager to pull the plug.
Yadier Molina will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Dodgers 1. Justin Turner will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Justin Turner.
Now the first pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Hayward is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys give me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. And a fastball in the air for Holliday and left. And that's out number 2.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Jock Peterson will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Go home, Dodgers!
First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And now a pitch on the way. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Matt Carpenter is ready to go here as we begin the third.
For St. Louis, third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
The next pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. One away here to begin the third.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Johnny Peralta will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Go back and stay moving.
Here's the first offering. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And the catch made out there by Ethier, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
John Jay will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Yasmani Grandal makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Pitch on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Brandon McCarthy steps in now. Chris Heisey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Chris Heisey.
And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guy down near the bottom of the line.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Now here's the first pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Carpenter is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches. They trail 6-1. Mike Bolsinger is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Carlos Martinez will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. To the shortstop, Rollins. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, always nice to have the pitcher leading off an inning, and here he retires him to start the 4th.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And the pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2, here it is. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Jason Hayward will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And here's the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Rollins over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Howie Kendrick will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. He comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there. 1-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Ready with the 2-1. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Yasiel Puig will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The key here is a first baseman. You've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. The 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Dodgers. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Dodgers 1. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now here it comes. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Peterson is there to make the play, and good work to take care of Holliday on just 1 pitch.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Any time you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And any time you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Matt Adams will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
1 out, nobody on. The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here it comes, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now, you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-1. Andre Ethier will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here we go.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first is Peralta, 1 away here.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first offering. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. And now this ties up Peralta. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, it didn't look like there was anything too special about this ground ball. Just looked like he maybe raised his head a little bit there, and that'll cost him a 1-out base runner.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
He's ready now. The pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Now this will make that error from a second ago hurt a little bit more. You see a good jump that time, and he's in the scoring position now with a stolen base.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Comes set. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. The next 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Into the box now, Mike Bolsinger. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Dodgers lead 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Matt Carpenter will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Matt Carpenter.
Now the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Johnny Peralta will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, John Jay.
John Jay will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
One on the way. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
In now, Carlos Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled back. He waits, now the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Jimmy Rollins will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
First offering on the way. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. Holiday is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Howie Kendrick will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the first offering. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
So 2 gone in the inning now for Adrian Gonzalez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Well, he's been the entire show here tonight. Remember, he drove in their only run earlier, and he continues to have a nice game as he launches this one way out.
And now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
That's right, LA.
Here it comes. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers. It's Adrian Gonzalez with the home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Colton Wong will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Colton Wong.
Now here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1.
Stay up. Let's try this one with your eyes open.
The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Jason Hayward will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. To J-Roll out at short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Matt Holliday will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here's the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Matt Adams will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Cards leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Justin Turner will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Hit hard and caught by Adams at first base. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th.
Now, story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. As he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. And the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Now here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball. The
1-2 with 1 away. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time to retire Ethier for out number 2.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Jock Peterson will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Now here's the first pitch. Line hard to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Yadier Molina will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
He's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Matt Carpenter will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Pitch on the way. This is hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-1 home. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-1 offering. To the shortstop, Rollins. And it runs up the arm of Rollins. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
One thing you're taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. Here, you can see this ball gets in on him a little bit, and it winds up kicking right off the heel of his glove.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. He's running towards second. Out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Chopper, foul. From the stretch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here's the 1-2. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. He'll try again, 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
In now is John Jay. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball, but I got to think that he was imagining extra bases after this ball left his bat. That's a nice play out there in the alley to run it down.
Into the box, Carlos Martinez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 Dodger error, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Dodgers 2. Yasmani Grandal will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Carl Crawford will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game, your guys are losing. It wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
A.J. Ellis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
These guys are just making it much too easy for him out there now. I mean, they're down by a bunch, yet the first 2 guys both make first pitch outs.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
The pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that, and most likely an infield single.
Second baseman,
Howie Kendrick will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Carl Crawford will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
now catching, number 3. Carl Crawford.
Colton Wong will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Colton Wong.
Brendan League will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Colton Wong will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Oh, that's just a thing of beauty right there. Watch how late he shows. Then he deadens that thing about 30 feet or so down the third base line, and with his speed, no chance of throwing him out.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
A runner at first with no outs here. From the belt, the pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Right on the corner, 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. There's a hot shot out to left center over the head of the shortstop Rollins, a base hit.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Matt Holliday will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
There's nobody up in the bullpen throwing, so this guy's going to have to sink or swim.
The 1-0. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. Now the 1-1. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. The 1-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Matt Adams will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready now, the pitch. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Now a long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Yadier Molina will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Well, they've done a really good job against this guy so far, and it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Matt Carpenter will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground now for Adrian over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Dodgers 2. Randy Choate will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When you're out there pitching with a 6, 7, 8-run lead, you can afford to come right at guys 0-2. Why not?
Yasiel Puig will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit on the first pitch out to Peralta at short. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Justin Turner will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First offering on the way. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. One 0. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Ready now on 1-1. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Another chance out there at shortstop. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
Andre Ethier will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 9-2. Good night from Los Angeles.
Our final line score tonight. First.
All right, well, yeah, that wasn't the most interesting game. I'm going to go ahead and admit that right now. That game was definitely over before it started, as we did not play very well, did not get a good start from Brandon McCarthy, who has finally taken his first loss of the year. Not in the fashion that he would have wanted. He only got 3 innings of work out there. Although Mike Bolsinger came in and pitched very well, 5 innings of 1-run baseball. Did not look good after the 2-run inning that Brandon Lee gave up. Just an over. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I cannot hit. I can't play with the Dodgers. I'm terrible with the Dodgers. I'm also bad with the Cardinals too. So either way you're looking at it, this would have been a cruddy game. But the Dodgers are gonna go ahead and have one more 3-game set with the Arizona Diamondbacks to take off there. Whereas the Cardinals here, we're looking at their schedule. They will continue their West Coast swing with a 3-game set against Colorado, and then they get a day off to come back home and face in-state rival Kansas City. So that's kind of how that's going to go down. The Dodgers are still in first place, but the Cardinals now sit in second place all alone. I am 1 game behind them now. But that's going to go ahead and do it for me in this episode of Sunday Night Baseball. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then also subscribe to us on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. All of our videos are out there. I'm in the process of editing some of them so that they actually have the right names and right tags and stuff, so you guys can find them. I've just been kind of just bulk uploading and then going from there. Also, if you kind of search through our page a little bit too, you'll see a couple new Frankie Dawson videos and maybe another 2 Drew Lebowski videos as well. Did those this week. But I gotta get some more Gambino and Garcia in there. And then also don't forget, for everything Life of Raw Sports Gaming, be sure to check out our Twitter at LRSGN. Anything you need to know about what's going on with our network, you guys can check it out there. We post on there pretty much every day. I do more of the posting than King Rouse does, but I give little programming updates there and little goings-ons with our channel as well. What else was I going to say about it? And then little tidbits too about our Chicago sports teams, as you can read on our Twitter page too. Both me and King Rouse are both from the Chicagoland area. He actually lives in Chicago on the south side. I live in the extreme northern suburbs, pretty much Wisconsin. But anything you need to know about our channel, it's up there. So feel free to check that out. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys be sure to keep it real.